So we talked to awards and honours expert Lesley Hussell. Morning to you, Lesley.
Good morning.
I'm wondering if we're not seeing quite the same household names this year when I look through the list. Quite a number of sporting people, but perhaps fewer celebrities in that sense.
Yeah, I think the one of the most astounding things is Kevin Sinfield, who has been promoted to knighthood just 3 years after he got the CBE, which is astonishing, and it shows both the extent of his achievement, the extraordinary charity fundraising he's done for motor neurone disease, but also two criteria for knighthood, which are the respect of his peers and popular acclaim. And there have been campaigns and petitions to see him elevated to KBE. I've also detected two themes talking about people who aren't quite so well known. One is starting small, and the other one is never too late. Starting small, two examples. Dave Fishwick, Bank of Dave, immortalised in film. He started a community bank in Burnley in Lancashire after the credit crunch, when the big banks wouldn't wouldn't lend to local businesses. And that was something which then mushroomed. And the other one is knighthoods for the founders of Wallace and Gromit, Peter Lord and David Sproxton. So that started in Bristol as a tiny little enterprise, and now they're going to be knights. So that's wonderful. And never too late. Go ahead.
No, never too late.
Never too late. So Tommy Iommi of Black Sabbath, he founded the band in 1968. Today he gets the MBE for charity work. Also, Anika Rice. Now, she's been a TV personality since the 1980s, 1990s, and also MBE for her today, again, for charity. Yeah. But you know, at Awards Intelligence, we have modelled the data on MBEs, and we've calculated that the lifetime value can be between £75,000 and £200,000 extra income. And that can be uplift in salary, it can be more senior jobs, better paid, it can be more research funding or charity funding for your charity, your community cause, or it can be advisory fees and speaking fees. It's not handed to you on a plate, but with the trust and the greater platform that having an honour brings you, that can be the potential benefit, as well, of course, as going to the palace or Windsor Castle and having that gong pinned on your chest.
Well, that's the main thing.
Dame Helen Mirren is already a dame. She's now being made a Companion of Honour. Can you explain what that is?
Yes, it's a very select group of the creme de la creme, if you like, 65 people from business, from the arts, from science, academics, who have gone that extra level above. When you get to knighthood and damehood, you think, well, that's the very top. But actually, for certain people, they're allowed into this almost like a royal enclave, virtual enclave, with another medal and even more, I think, recognition and probably gratitude of the nation.
Yeah,
but of course, it's not just the celebs. You know, we've talked about the celebs, that they always get the glory. But 90% of people on the honours list are those ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And you know, viewers may not know that if there's somebody in their community, a trailblazer, local hero, business innovator pushing forward the economy, they can nominate them for an honour. They can go onto the government website, download the nomination form and fill it in with facts and figures of the evidence of what that person has changed for the better. Or you can talk to us at Awards Intelligence and we can give you a free and honest assessment of your chances and help you through the process, because it is quite cumbersome and it can be quite long to put together a really compelling package. You know, what has that person done? What's their impact? How is Britain a better place?
But that's the important thing,
it
it's
really
those 90% really of just ordinary folk.
We always love the
recognised.
stories of lollipop ladies and
that
people
sort
like
of
that
thing,
who've been recognised for their long service.
Wonderful.
Thank you so
There are
much.
a couple on the list this morning. One I picked up, Ali Uton. She loans prom dresses and prom suits free of charge to disadvantaged pupils who can't afford to pay, you know, £150, £200 or a big rental fee. And then what about Una McCullough? For 40 years, she's been teaching lace making in Northern Ireland to stop it becoming a dying art. So those are your ordinary people doing those extraordinary things.
Yeah.
Really nice too. Lesley, good to see you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, wow, she's good, isn't she? She knows her stuff.
She does know her stuff. That lady doing the prom dresses things. Well, I mean, stuff like that is lovely.
Yeah, well,
So
it's
lovely. Good on
about
her.
doing over and above.
Yeah, love that.